Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. What? What did you say? Hey, Joanne, how you doing? Good to see you. I don't know what's going on. Well, look, see, I never did pin anything again. I never did pin anything again, though. God damn it. So if I go to guest from here, supposedly, invite guest, copy. So I turn that off. Or, fuck, I don't know. Getting up, I have no idea what I'm doing. Invite guest again. Copy that. So I've got to get to chat now. No, I'm being stupid. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if that one works. I doubt it. Oh, well, welcome back, Joanne. Y'all left me too, or I left you. I don't know what happened. Now pin it. God damn it, Gandalf. How do I pin it? Shit. So I go to more? Oh, my other phone. Oh, God. Well, it's fucking. All right. I think it's got enough to do it. Fuck, see? My other phone. I figured it out all by myself, maybe. Can always go to maybe because I don't fucking know. We'll see. Can't find it. Shit. How come I can't find my live right now? This other phone. That's weird. Go to me. There we go. Okay. So if I share this the same way, it's probably not going to work, right? Ah, damn it. All right. I'll put that in there. If that don't work, I'm going to do this. See if I can get into something else from this other phone. give myself a thumbs down while we're there. Okay, well, okay, on this one I just gosh. The 3 dots. See, that's the thing. I don't see no 3 dots when I'm looking at me doing this on YouTube. I see save, clip, report, share, 1 thumbs down and 3 thumbs up. No live chat. Oh, this fucker's not plugged in again either. You gotta be kidding me. I might as well just give it up tonight. I've done this so many times. Why is it not working? 3 minutes right there. What do I go to? Randolph? Yes. Maybe. Okay. Now, gotta go to chat.
Hey, cool.
All right. Now, hold on, Gandalf. So I just got this. Okay. Hold on a minute. I just got this.
Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Echo, echo, echo. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
I got a buzz going and I forgot that this time. Okay. Are you on your YouTube side?
On this phone, I am.
Okay. And you're saying when you click on those 3 dots, you don't get a thing that says pin.
Well, I just did on this one. It says Female Studios up above on the top here, right?
It should be pinned at the top if you hit that.
Okay. Now, hold on. So how do I comment in here? I'm going to try this. Post comment.
I think I need to clean this camera lens or something, huh?
Okay. How did you get up here? It worked?
Yeah. Yeah, the link works. The one that says StreamYard.
The last one I did.
No, the last one you did brings you back to this live.
Well, fuck, now you confused the fuck out of me.
The
What
one
is
that
it supposed
says
to? It's supposed to.
HTTP // StreamYard is the one that I clicked to get up here. That's the one that needs pinned to the top. Which usually, if you just go to your StreamYard or your YouTube side, hit them 3 dots, it gives you the option to pin it. At least, that's what it did to all the
Well,
times I went.
I know what's in there now. And people can get up if they want to, right? Because you did, right?
Yeah, eventually it'll disappear off of different chat streams. They'd only
Because
keep
they
so
come in
much.
late. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can always repin it. Or, I mean, you can always
Really?
redrop it.
God damn it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that one right there. That StreamYard there.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but
The last one you just put in a second ago. In fact, let me put some timestamps on this. Yeah, 2:13 a.m. The one just a minute ago.
now let me ask you a question, Gandalf. So, like, say I go live one day, and then a couple of days later I go live. Is it the same pin number every time?
No, you got to grab the link each time.
So it's different every time.
Yeah, it's a different link today than what it was yesterday. It's a different live. It's a different link.
Well, I don't give some. I've seen some people where they put their old link in to come up a couple of days later. Just use the old link, right? And you go in there, and it'll bring them to a live that day, but behind stage, right?
Well,
Is that
yeah,
how,
you could leave. Yeah, theoretically, you could leave your StreamYard on. Just don't end stream. Just end the YouTube side, and then open the YouTube side back up again tomorrow.
now? Once again, I don't even know what you're talking about. So,
Well, you know how we had that after deal there at Josh's. You and I sat and talked.
well, yeah, I know how that works,
Yeah,
but
you could leave that run 24/7, and then somehow there's got to be some way to be able to get that back up on YouTube. Come back tomorrow.
YouTube has what, like a 12-hour limit, though. It only goes past 12. And then after 12 hours, they don't, it shuts down, it takes that live off.
Or something like that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you close out the YouTube side tonight, leave the StreamYard side open. Tomorrow, open the YouTube side up. It's a brand new live for YouTube.
So you can use that same link, is what you're saying.
It'd be the same link though. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I knew there was a way to do that because I've seen people do it. I mean, I'm just learning how to go live, so fuck, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at all.
I don't know anybody that's done that, but I guess it's theoretically possible.
Well, I see people do it all the time. You people. It's,
So where'd Steve go?
okay, I don't know.
Where'd Steve go?
Where Josh, everybody all pissed off at me because I didn't know what I'm doing, and you know,
And then they didn't stick around to help you?
little motherfuckers. No, I don't know.
They did. Steve was helping you, but
No, everybody's good. They had Fallen Angel, Mighty Righteous. I don't know if you know those guys, but they're pretty good people.
Fallen Angel I've seen somewhere.
Yeah, he's used to be Spirit. He's from Australia.
I've seen him somewhere.
I think Mighty Righteous is somewhere in California, or maybe that's someone else. There's two. I get confused. But there are people that support other channels and, are pretty good to most everybody, right? Well, I'm glad you're still here, Joanne, Lucy,
Yeah, so am I, Joanne. I was
Gandalf. I
wondering
mean,
why he wasn't at 801s when he first went live and then it shut down. Joanne wasn't there. And I was wondering why. I know she likes
earlier today or today?
What was that?
The first one today?
Joanne was the first one here, yeah. She'd
Oh,
already
right on.
commented when I got here. I know she likes watching your stuff.
Well, I like hanging out with a lot of. I mean, a lot of people don't understand it. What, God? What do you? Hey, I like talking to these people all around from everywhere. And, I mean, what does the fuck matter to you anyway? What I do, right?
I got to get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Lucy, where you at? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to say. But I'm not very good at these lives. I don't like doing them much, but sometimes. Well, I hope it was worth it, Joanne.
That's better. Hit that bowl with a cigarette. Got real thirsty all of a sudden, reached for my tea and it was empty.
Oh yeah, I mean, fuck. Well, I don't know. Maybe I did. I can't even remember if I smoked weed or smoked cigarettes for the last hour or not. Odds are I probably did smoke, right?
Uh,
I'm usually at least 3 or 4 an hour.
I see people talking to Steve, but I don't see Steve in chat.
Thanks, Joanne. Oh, God. And my other phone's dead, but I can't unplug this one because I'm only at 23%. So well, I guess I can see chat. We're good. Now, so this chat I'm seeing has got to be StreamYards, right? Or is it both?
It depends on where you're reading it at.
Well,
I don't know much about phones. I can tell you on a computer, I click on that tab, it's YouTube.
yeah,
I click on
right,
this thing.
right. Yeah, I don't know either. I'm on a phone, and I don't know how to do this shit much anyway. But I do have chat here, and I see Lucy and this. Oh, Puerto Rico, right on. You know Lulu? Cooking with Lulu. She lives in the Bronx in New York, but she's Puerto Rican. Girl, we have here all the time, and Myrons and shit, and a bunch of other cats, panels. But it's nice to meet you, Ooh, and see you again. It's not the first time we met, obviously. Oh, right on. Well, that's what I love about this, meeting people from around the world
Yeah.
and just everybody we all have stuff in common. Probably more than we don't, right?
Yeah, we probably have more in common than we don't have in common. I'll agree with that. I mean, everybody just wants to have a decent life, raise a
Well,
couple of kids, be able to retire and have some
well,
fun.
that's what I tell people, Gandalf. I mean,
You know,
everybody in the world just here trying to survive, right?
right?
Now, hey, Bob, thanks for being here, brother.
Yeah, Bob
Uh,
made it.
you know, it don't matter where you're from, everybody's trying to survive. Some people think they need to be millionaires. Some people don't need that much. But
Well,
everybody's just trying to survive, right?
being a millionaire, I can understand.
Oh yeah,
Needing
well
to be
nowadays, yeah.
needing to be a trillionaire, that's where all the problems lie.
Well yeah, fuck those guys. Right? They're the problem.
If if that wealth was
They
used
don't
in
want a
better
middle class.
ways,
Those
we
people
could be
don't want a
building
middle class.
we could be building a utopia for our kids and grandkids.
Well yeah, you know, our parents, they grew up and our grandparents with just one person working and God,
Yeah,
having a house, a fucking vacation, fucking
one new car, one used
cars.
car, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we only have one TV, but it costs as much as three or four TVs now.
Well, yeah, but those TVs, they didn't come out till the 40s.
And well, I'm not that old, so I remember
Yeah.
black.
Well,
I
that's what
remember
I'm
black and
saying.
white though.
That's what I'm saying, though, Gandalf. TVs only came out in the 40s, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they've
just
been
be,
around
just
for
before World
probably
War II,
50
they
years before that. And
yeah, just before World War II, they were working on building the first television networks, and then World War II hit, and that got you know shoved aside until the late 40s. It wasn't until the early 50s that there was actually a bunch of television stations and people
yeah,
started
but
buying TVs.
we had technology way before. Just like now, they don't. I mean, they've got shit. I mean, there's
We
what
have
is
the
it?
technology.
Skylink, whatever that is. That
We could
what's
live
the
in a
name of doing?
world where
That
you
seems like a
only
prison
had
on
parts,
earth. They're watching everything we do. It's a prison on earth, basically, right?
right?
We can't go nowhere without them knowing. They can see everything. Don't let them bullshit. They know where everybody is.
Well, if it's any consolation there, them chemtrails are fuzzying up their satellite network. you know?
They're fucking themselves.
you know?
Yeah.
You can't spread aluminum dust in the air and expect radio waves to work well. What were all the old TV antennas made out of? Aluminum, right?
Yeah. That baby. Come back up.
Rabbit ears were made out of brass and stainless steel, I think.
Yeah. Uh, or chrome. It might have been chrome. Who knows?
Yeah, you can't. No, it wouldn't have been chrome. Something most people don't know about chrome. When you take a chrome bumper out of the tank after it's been chromed, it's black. It's as
Oh, yeah.
black as black can be.
We used to chrome at a place
Yeah,
I worked at.
yeah.
You know, fuck, weld
You
on
have to buff
mercury,
it.
and you know those big fucking. Oh, I guess you've seen the trucks that like those big copper mines and shit. All those big trucks, gold mines and shit. I used to work at a place. We made the parts for the trucks. You know.
Some of those have to be chrome plated. Yeah, yeah. It was my
Yeah.
first job. I worked in a hand dipped chrome plating. Well, we plated 5 or 6 different metals, but a hand dipped plating shop. Hey,
Yeah.
there's
There's.
Steve. He's back.
You know they had lathes. They had honers. We'd take it and place them to get them fucking heat treated. And I mean, what my main job
Steve
was to
says
take
he's
the. I took the big raw steel. I mean, 30 foot
801.
long,
801.
24 inches thick,
Look in
and
the
make
basement.
rotors out of them for those big trucks. That was my job. I cut the parts out for these guys to put on their lathe and make the parts, and then they go get hardened and shit, like that.
801.
Yeah,
801. Look in the basement.
mine's been closed. Gotta be honest. Oh, hi. What's he doing? You coming up? You and Steve coming up together?
Hey, what's
Uh,
up?
There we go. I was trying to get his attention, Steve.
I know I could hear you.
well, I'm sitting with my eyes closed. You know,
Plating's kind of a neat thing. We only had a small chrome tank. We didn't do big stuff. We nickel plated, chrome plated, cadmium plated, and zinc plated. And then the boss had a little 5-gallon fish aquarium set up to do silver plating. Yeah, chrome's all black. You got to run it through a buffer to
where you put it on
draw
an
the
acid
top of it.
with electric fucking currents going through it. Get the
Yeah,
chrome, right?
yeah. I was trying to remember that earlier tonight.
Yeah,
It was a
there's
low
one guy,
voltage.
he did all the chroming.
I think it was only like a 6-volt system or something, but it was like 90 amps or something.
Yeah, the acid they put in is all green.
Yeah, you could scrape the rack that you're holding on to when you set it in the tank. If you scraped it across the electrode, it would throw sparks all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, it was some serious juice. A tank filled with electrolytes,
He just dumping on me tonight?
all except for
I
the
don't
chrome
know.
tank.
I can't remember. Yeah, and I don't know how. It's cool how they played them, but I don't know how they nickel played them either. I know it's similar, but
How they nickel plate what?
like instead of chroming something, you want something nickel plated.
Well, in order to chrome plate stuff, you have to nickel plate it first.
Ah,
In order to nickel plate iron, you have to copper plate it first.
okay, okay.
Yeah, the chrome that we did, they nickel and coppered it, and then it came over to the place where I was working, and I had to put it on the rack while the guy would take it around, into the cleaner, out of the cleaner, into the water, out of the water, into the acid,
So for instance, for like when you buy a nickel plated gun, you'll never get it as shiny as
It's chrome.
yeah, well, yeah, you could say
Nickel isn't as hard as chrome either. It's a harder metal, but it doesn't have the malleability that chrome has or whatever. Nickel will crack and stuff easier than chrome. It'll wear off.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy, huh?
Yeah, them guys that polished the chrome, man, they had a buffing wheel about 14 or 16 inches round, couple inches thick.
Yeah.
God damn it! Now you're talking about.
And they would lean down into it hard with whatever they were buffing out the chrome on. I mean, they'd push on it. The one guy caught himself right across here with the buffer. Ended up in the hospital. That's no place for a 14-year-old kid to work.
No.
What the hell were they thinking? Most electroplating, you use a salt solution, an electrolyte.
Lucy.
Except chrome. Chrome, you got to use chromic acid.
Yeah. You kind of you still want to keep chrome away from salt.
Yeah.
Because it will.
Yeah, it'll work up under the chrome somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing good, Lucy. How you doing, girl?
And we had like 7 different kinds of acid tanks in there.
No, Steve. Bill, when I talk about the acid you used to take.
No, this is some really wicked stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
I was wondering about the one tank. And I was bored one day, a 15-year-old kid bored to death. I grabbed a piece of stainless steel wire because I know we use that tank to clean up the racks. It takes all of the excess copper, nickel, chrome, whatever off of the stainless steel rack. Okay.
Yeah.
I take a stainless steel wire, I wrap it through the opening on the box end Craftsman wrench.
That's good, Lucy.
I drop it down in that tank. I come back 5 minutes later, no one's around. I pick up an empty wire.
Yeah.
It ate through a Craftsman wrench in less than 5 minutes.
Damn.
That's some serious acidic shit, whatever it was. That was nice.
Yeah.
That tank was on the corner, and it was only knee high. It's a wooden catwalk wearing rubber boots and water everywhere. Good idea, guys. I've heard of worse. 801. There was a place here in the town I grew up that did hot dip galvanizing. Okay. Zinc has to be 860 degrees to galvanize. That tank, the top of it was floor level. They buried more than one big tank full of zinc after somebody fell in it.
Oh shit! Yeah. But what do you do?
The one we had at Republic was waist high. It was above waist high. The only way you was falling in that tank is if you was stupid enough to climb up on it.
Hey, nothing surprises me. I mean, I've seen.
Yeah, there's
What
no
the
reason
fuck
to have
are
that.
you doing? You know what I mean? What are you doing? Are you that stupid? You should
They
know
are.
better already.
We called him Crazy Denny. One day I hear this loud boom, and it shook the entire factory. What the hell? I go wandering on over to see what's going on. And there's Crazy Denny laughing his ass off. I look down in the truck dock, 3 feet down, right? There's the sport truck on its side. He was drag racing it, tried to make the corner too fast. Over he went. It was a good sized sport truck. You can imagine what it sounded like when it hit that concrete floor.
How come you hit that shit, you're done, and
I can't believe he didn't get hurt.
Yeah. This is company's truck.
It was a big enough sport truck to pick up 20, 30,000 pounds. It was, it wasn't no little bitty pork truck.
Wow.
Boom.
hey, I've watched my friends go off driving their trucks and roll off a fucking thing and just roll 9, 10 times and land,
Stupid. I had to operate a crane when I worked there.
They couldn't get out of there.
I had to operate it from the floor with the handheld thing, right? I'm picking up 20,000 pounds of sheet steel. I got 2 helpers. The first thing I told these guys, don't stand behind me.
Yeah.
The one day I picked one of them packs up and it shifted and popped the hooks off. And hooks and stuff went flying everywhere. Sheets of steel went flying everywhere. The instant it turned and it started to let go, I was turned and running.
Yeah.
I ran over him. He picked himself up off the floor.
Oh my god.
I used to run those cables, those stress cables for like girders for freeways and shit.
Yeah.
They're 300 yards long of cable. And we'd stress those fuckers, all right?
They'll cut you in half if you're not careful.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so it went like 8 foot wide, could come in 2 feet, drop down 3 feet or however deep you wanted it, come back up, and those tilt up buildings. Same theory. How they
Yeah.
Yeah, Joanne.
so we'd run those cables 300 yards and stress the fuck out of them, and then we'd drive by with a truck and put these braces across them and put these pins in them and press those cables down and put a pin in that from hydraulic press, right? Well, I'll tell you what, if that fucking cable busted off, it's coming back whipping people and killing you.
Oh
If
yeah.
that fucking pin come off, it's going 50 feet in the air and coming back down like a fucking bull that weighs 12 pounds.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, people don't know what I've done in my life. I mean, people don't understand my kids. I mean, I've dealt with some crazy shit.
Some of that stuff at Republic was nuts.
And what other people, what other jobs. People don't understand what type of jobs are out there that put you in danger, you know?
Yeah. You know how heavy, hard
No,
tool
that's
steel
good,
is,
Joanne.
right? Tool steel's some really tough stuff, right? Okay, you got a hook. You got 4 hooks on this crane, and this crane can pick up 30,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them hooks is a pretty good chunk of steel, right? It's not something you want flying through the air and smacking into you, right?
Oh, yeah. No, fuck no.
Okay, well, I tell the old timer no. He said, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." I said, no. We got them sheets of steel. They're flat. Some of
We've
them,
done this so many times.
some of them are only 7 foot long. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you
but it's
can't
stacked.
use an I-beam with chains and hooks that's
Underneath them.
longer than 7 foot. We got a short one to pick up the short stacks. I ain't got time for that. Hook it up. I hooked my end up and I walked away. I got the hell out of Dodge.
I can't believe you hooked it up.
He got it clear over to the machine he was putting it on. And when he got it there, it tapped one of the guides, and that was just enough. That hook come out, smacked him across the face and chest, laid him flat on the floor.
Fuck, probably almost tore his face off. Could have.
His son-in-law come running up from the other end of the shop, freaking out. The machine operator's my buddy, and we're standing way back here. Pete looks at me and says, "You think he's dead?" And I said, "I ain't going to find out." His son-in-law come
What do you
running
mean?
up.
You guys didn't run to his help?
He ended up waking up, and they took him to the hospital, and he was back to work the next day. He was sore, but it didn't break nothing. I don't know how. That tool steel's some hard-ass stuff. It don't
That could just fucking just scrape by him and not hit him that hard. So that's crazy.
And the plant manager comes down, starts yelling at me, and I said, "Hey, dude, I walked away. I told him it was an unsafe practice. I did not want anything to do with it." He said, "Oh, what? You told him it was unsafe?" Blah, 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 blah. Yes, sir. That's what I told him. He left me alone, went over and started screaming, at somebody else. I know how to play them guys,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Foreman yelled at me
But
one day.
yeah, I mean,
Too long at lunch.
when you're doing those type of jobs, you can't fuck around. And
Yeah. That one electrician, if that one electrician wouldn't have been such a skinny dude, that I-beam would have cut him up. There was about 6 inches of space between the top of that great big crane I was talking about and the rafter metal rafter things holding the building up, right? About 6 inches. He was up there changing light bulbs with that crane. He told his buddy down below, go ahead and go to the next one. And he wasn't out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, he managed to squeeze through with only a few bruises. If he'd have been your size, Steve, he'd have been done.
Yeah.
So my uncle used to work for Geneva Steel. He was up in a crane, 300 feet. Him and his buddy fell out of the bucket all the way to the ground.
Ouch.
He landed on top of his buddy. He broke his hip and a lot of shit, but he survived, but his buddy didn't.
Yeah, I'll bet. I can't believe he survived. That's a long
300
way to
feet.
fall.
300 feet, Gandalf.
That's a long way to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100 yards.
I know a guy that did that from helicopter for the High Lines. Putting High Lines.
Oh, okay, Joanne.
So, but anyways, I'm gonna jump down. I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
I
I
wanted
should
to
have
come
been.
up here and just say hello, and I know you
Should've
got
been by now.
figured it out, so I'm proud of you.
No, it was all your fault. The problems I had, though, Steve.
What's that?
It was all your fault.
What's that?
All the problems I had.
Okay.
All right,
Before you
Steve.
go,
You have a
Steve.
good night, brother.
Yeah,
Before you
we'll
go,
see, guys. Good night,
Steve.
Joanne. Good night, Lucy.
Steve.
Yeah, go ahead.
before you
Yeah,
go,
go ahead, Gandalf.
I hope you have a better week this week than what you had last week.
Yeah, thank
Done
you.
an awful lot last week.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. So, alrighty. We'll catch you guys later.
Good night, Steve.
Love you too, Joanne.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't reading the chat.
God damn it, Bill.
Oh man, it's been a while. They've been telling me to put my headband on.
Now, isn't that from Steve's underwear band? We went through this before, right?
Yeah, people went through that before. It's a hippie headband. It's a piece of
God damn it.
jean material. An old pair of jeans that had holes in them.
Recycle that shit.
I like reusing stuff.
Yeah.
Repurpose, reuse, recycle. Yes.
Why not?
I do it mainly because it cheats the rich guy out of some money.
Yep. Fuck them.
And plus, I do care about whether humans have resources 100 years from now, They should have a chance to live.
Yeah,
too.
but I wonder if we're going to have a say in it, though. You know what I mean?
And that's a subject nobody talks about.
Well, okay. You tell me
How
Biden.
toxic.
You tell me Biden's shutting down that gas line from Canada to Mexico wasn't about breaking America down and the rich from the poor, getting rid of the middle class. Of course it was. Now we
Which
got
pipeline are we talking about?
yeah, the one from Canada down to Mexico.
There's several of them. Are we talking about the
big one,
oil
I can't remember the name of it.
That oil sands pipeline they built because Canada refused to allow that to be processed in Canada because it creates such toxic waste. So they shipped it down to Houston. Now, if that's the one in question, it's actually a good thing. We don't need
Well,
that
not to
oil.
shut it down.
That's the most pollution creating oil that there is to process into gasoline and plastic. The only reason they're using it is because it's cheap and they can make more money that way.
So you're telling me all this lithium and cobalt shit is not more deadly to the planet and everybody else than fossil fuels and shit?
Well, like everything, it depends on how it's used, Ada One. And it depends on, how the rich people push it on you.
Well, that's what I'm
Wow.
saying. My point was when he shut that down, he was trying to divide and making rich people and poor people and try to take the middle class out. That that was his
They've
whole
been doing
plan.
that. They've been doing that my whole life.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but we keep fighting back. But that's still their agenda, right?
hi, Shangy Girl. Shangy Girl's here.
Shangy, thanks for being here. Like, wow, what a pleasure to have you here, Shangy.
It depends on how they're used, depends on how they're recycled. But I
Well,
don't want a cell phone for that. That's one of the reasons, anyhow, that I don't want a cell phone.
it's like old school how it used to be when shit was made to last. They don't do that anymore, right?
Nope. Nope. They could make a refrigerator that lasted 100 years.
Yeah.
See, they can't make trillions of dollars doing that.
Well, they want to fucking fuck us on every deal. I mean, nothing's in your car,
Yep.
but lasts 100,000 miles now. Used to get 500,000 miles out of a fucking vehicle. You took care
Some
of
of
it.
them, yeah. Yeah, some of them, yeah. There were, occasional things. There in the late 50s, they had changed metal. There was quite a few rust problems in the fenders. I forget which brand it was. But, things like that. But still, yeah, cars would last.
I
Now they're,
love that, Lucy and Joanne. And
now they're
may God's grace and mercy be upon you always.
man, Kurt's here too. Hi, Kurt.
Kurt. Hey, Kurt. I don't know Kurt. I haven't seen him come up yet.
I've seen him all over the place.
Well, I don't even see him in my chat yet. Oh, there I do.
I see Kurt at all kind of lives.
Sovereign
I see
Lord.
Lucy at a live that I was lurking at.
Remember me.
Forget which one it was. I got to see squirrels sometime. Squirrels magnet fishing. I need to talk to him sometime. I seen him at a live and it really freaked me out.
Welcome in, Kurt.
Squirrel doesn't look like somebody that would go to Mr. Thrasher.
I think I've seen the squirrel one.
I see him there at Thrasher's live a while back.
Yeah, you and Steve and Kevin and Brenda and Southern, you guys have all been around together for a while, right?
Yeah, I think it's probably getting close to 4 years now since I first met Wendy and Steve. So yeah, at least 3 years I've been talking to them. And
Yeah,
time flies.
that's like me with Myron. I've known Myron for 3, 4 years now. That's we get along. That I mean, we know who each other is, right?
I'm trying to remember, was that? I think that was before the end of the C word thing. So yeah, it is probably 4 years. or more since I first went to one of Steve or Wendy's lives.
The C word thing.
Yeah, the supposed apocalypse that we just lived through.
Yeah. I didn't notice it. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I'm not. But I need to grab one more beer, hey?
If that's your pleasure, yep. I'm trying to keep up with chat here, Lucy and Joanne. What can I say, Joanne? They got me talking about my childhood, you know? Yeah.
I know Jackie, her car right now, I think she's at 400,000 on a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
I think we bought it for $500 like a year and a half ago.
I wish I still had my 82 Civic.
Oh.
Thing, I'm telling you, that thing got 50 miles to the gallon every time.
Well, dude, I used to change oil for cars and worked at a shop, and the Honda Civic's the only motor I've ever seen that can run with no oil in it and not blow like any other engine.
It can't run without a timing belt though.
No.
Nope. Mine put valve holes
But
in three of
coming
my
up again?
pistons.
Come on.
Mine put valve holes in three of my pistons when that belt broke.
Come on. Coming up. All right. I'm hang out for a minute.
Wish I could remember the name of that movie. It had something to do with a cat from outer space. A Disney movie in the 60s. Cat named Thomasina.
I've never been really into movies. I don't watch movies. I mean, last time I went to
This was in the 60s. As a kid, we didn't have much choice, you know?
Right, I understand that. I mean, that's what we had to do outside all the time. But still, back then, I didn't go to much movies.
Yeah.
I'd rather be out in the field and light on fire and watch the fire department come put it out, you know?
Well, Disney was kind of a mandatory thing.
Well, I know in the
Had to
summertime
be
we
there
could
to
buy
watch
tickets and
Yeah,
you
that-
could go to certain places in your town.
that
You
way
get
your
discount
road
here,
goes,
discount there.
Disney and Hee Haw.
Hee-haw was good.
We were required to be ready to watch by the time it come on. Had no choice.
Roy Clark, St. John Buck Owens, and was saying, yeah, here,
That's the only part of the show I didn't mind.
I
like
can't sing,
watching them two
but I
pit.
can play the guitar.
Yeah,
Right?
picking and a grinning.
Roy Clark should play the guitar, though.
Oh, they both could.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
Roy
he was
Clark couldn't sing like
probably,
Buck
yeah,
Owens.
and Roy Clark seemed like he was probably a better picker
Yeah.
if it come down to a contest, you know.
No, definitely.
And the rest of that show, I didn't care for at all.
Well,
But I
you know, I'd go down to my grandparents and I'd watch Lawrence Welk, you know. Turn on the bubbles.
used to watch that all the time when I was little.
Oh, I got a guest down there somewhere. Maybe.
Got somebody in the basement.
She's still there? Stangy?
Oh, Shaggy Girl.
God,
That
I'm so
really?
sorry if you've been down there for a while. I'm not used to being live and letting people up and stuff.
It's
Hi,
okay.
Shangy.
The connection is
How
really
are
not
you?
good right now.
Thank
It's
you
only
for being here.
All good here. You're always welcome, Flo. Hello, Bill. Hello,
so.
Joanne. Did you, did you hear my mom snoring?
What'd she say?
We can hear you, but it's
My
not all that
sorry,
loud.
I'm chop. My connection's not good. Can you see
Yes,
me?
I see you.
My connection is really not good. It's windy here.
What time is
I'm
it there
chop.
now?
I'm
It's
Yeah.
eight
it's like 4 or 5,
four four
4 p.m.
4 in the afternoon. 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 My mom is snoring. Sorry about if you hear that my mom's snoring.
Gonna bite your ear.
Kitty kitty. I cannot hardly hear Shanky. Joanne. Yeah, because my connection is really not good right now. But I'm trying to join the panel.
So
Donald Smith.
welcome in. Thanks for being here.
You're
This
welcome,
cat,
Outlaw.
we only had it for like a month and a half. No, longer than that. But we found it at a farm, my son's farm, and it was abandoned, so we bring it home. Pretty good cat.
That was cool. Lucy answered my question. That was bothering me. I knew I should know the name of that movie. Bothering me. I knew I should know the name of that movie. What?
You good boy? Oh, yeah, you're a good boy. You like hanging out with me, don't you? That's one thing about animals, when they hang out with you and love you, it's pretty cool. Well, you're not going up on the counter. No, you're not going on the counter. Want to get down? No, you don't. Come on, do it.
That Citizen Z, that sounds familiar. Sounds like Tommy John.
Citizen Z, he is like strong more than Peach, I would say. You know Citizen Z? I
Sounds
don't know where you.
might have seen him
And
on a
it,
live somewhere or something. Sunshine
oh,
was an orange striped cat, huh?
you'll get down. What you want to do? You want to get down? What you want to do? Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. See you later.
Cat just wants to prowl.
Well, I usually sleep in Jackie's room, but Jackie's not here tonight. So I think it's not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I like to fuck around. I always throw music in this shit. Different music. Oh, three, Puerto Rico. Well, good morning.
Yep. It's 3:04 here. Wanted to get to bed early tonight, but I guess not.
Hey, I think you were there for most of that time when me and Jasmine did that 13-hour on Josh's, right? You was there most of the time.
No, I don't think I got any of that.
Oh yeah, you
Well,
me, you and Star, I think, that
yeah,
night.
for a few minutes. I think I was there an hour or something, maybe.
Oh God,
Wasn't
you were
there
there
but a
all
while.
night long. All night long.
I've been to so many that were early morning before I got off of them. I can't remember which ones I was and which ones I wasn't at. I end up only getting 4 or 5 hours sleep the next day, and you just doesn't,
Yeah, I go through it all the time.
I'm too old.
Sometimes I'm in bed at 10, sometimes I'm in bed at 7 in the morning.
I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, right? That's what I say too, but fuck, here I am.
Spent too many nights not getting any sleep in my youth, and now I got to. Cheryl M's here. Hi, Cheryl.
Cheryl, what's up, girl? I love your YouTube picture now. It's so beautiful.
I do know if I ever hit the lottery, I'm gonna have to buy a place in Puerto Rico just to go to in the wintertime.
Be a snowbird.
But it's 70 degrees there.
Yeah, not where
It's
you
not
live.
20, it's 70. I can do 70. I can't do 20.
Well, I'd rather go to Puerto Rico than San Diego.
Yeah. Or Arizona or Texas or Florida.
What do you want? You mad because she's not here? Or maybe you're happy she's not here. Are you happy? Cheryl, how come you're not sleeping? You too, Bob. Fuck. Them
Joanne
be.
said she's gonna buy one of them Jeeps that Steve's talking about.
Oh, yeah, she wants
She wants a
the
red
red
one.
one or the
Yeah.
black one.
She was saying she told her daughter today about it, and her daughter said, "Hell no!"
And he said, hell yeah. Don't create him. Look, what are you doing? What do you want? I'll hold you, but you need to be down there running around on my leg.
I hate to disappoint Joanne's daughter, but tell Joanne the same thing I told my grandma years ago. You get to be a certain age, toward the end of your life, and do whatever you want to do. You want to jump out of an airplane, jump out of an airplane. If your relatives don't like it, to hell with them.
Well, I've been through it, and I agree with you.
Yep. You
Let
want
them do
to
what they
take up
want.
karate, take up karate. If they don't
The
like
fuck
it,
doesn't
well,
matter.
you know.
All right, Kurt, I'm coming.
Whoa, that's it. Light another cigarette, though. Man, I tried to buy some Jolly Ranchers. I was hoping maybe I could eat some of them instead of smoking so many cigarettes while I'm on a live. 3 different stores, all 3 with big candy aisles.
Nothing.
No Jolly Ranchers. Sorry. I seen the word Rolo and I thought, wow, man, it's been ages since I ate a Rolo. Yeah, big bag of them, $14.95. I'm not into spending $15 for a bunch of candy, you know.
So what's a candy bar now? $4?
These ones right here, I've been buying one of these every month. Treat myself. It's a big Hershey Dark. You know, it's what, about 4 inches.
$5.99.
No, anywhere from about $2.49 to $3.29. I think one store wants for them. But regular Hershey bars, yeah, they're $1.89. Like, wait a minute, they were 5 cents when my dad was a kid. They were a quarter when I was a kid. How can they be $2 now? I could see them being 50 cents or maybe even $1, but
Yeah.
$1.89? It's ridiculous. Yeah, special dark. Yeah. I like my chocolate dark. Yes, yes.
Did you swallow it, Bob? Gandalf runs marathon every other week.
Yeah, okay.
So he's got that sweatband on.
I've never been able to run. In school, we had to do the around the track thing, right? Or
Right.
40, whatever it is, right?
At school?
Man, I'd had to
I
take a
never
break
did if I
halfway
didn't have
around.
to.
I had to take a break halfway around, and by the time I got to the finish line, I was ready to puke.
Yeah.
I'm not a runner.
I was
Never
a
actually
better
ride
long
bikes much,
distance runner. I wasn't very fast, but long distance I could go for, I could run for a while. I was
I
probably
can
better at
walk.
long distance.
I can walk. I've walked 15 miles, no problem. But ain't no way I'm running anywhere.
Bob needs to jump out of the plane.
Yeah, well, Bob, I know the feeling. Lost most of my teeth because of the poisons in the food I ate. Malnutrition will do that to you. Yeah, well, they were my second choice, and only because I hadn't had a Rolo in a long, long time. They had a really poor selection of candy. These all 3, Drug Mart, the local IGA and Family Dollar. All three had crappy candy. Lots of it, but nothing I'd want to eat. But then you got to remember, 801. When I was a
I
kid,
can't remember.
we bought our candy in a candy store. You know?
God, we had penny candy up until almost the 90s, right?
So yeah, there was
I
still
did.
some
And
around in the 80s. Yeah, yeah. The candy store we went to was just some old lady's house. The front porch part, got turned into a candy store.
God, I remember just
Man,
a
you
few
want to
years
talk about
ago,
kids' eyes getting big? Bring your
I found
buddy
a
in there the
place.
first time, and he looks around and sees thousands of kinds of candy.
God, a couple years ago, I found a place where they had Abba Zabbas. They had the uh, hard candy cigarettes and the ones with the bubble gum that you blow the powder out. I mean, the place had the black licorice gum,
Yeah,
all the old school stuff, right?
yeah. Licks drops in a tube. No, I don't remember them. But hi, KS for rights. Definitely against nuclear war, so
Least sounds familiar, but I'm
yeah,
not sure what it is.
we were going to get political on here. That would be a good topic. But we don't do that, do we, 801?
Well, unless you want to look stupid. I don't know. No, we don't. I like to keep it inclusive, and I don't want to share all that shit on here. So yeah, we don't go there. Unless you know me, you already know. Just saying.
So why isn't Steve up here with us?
I think he got crabs or something. The crabs, or was he just tired?
He got beat on all week, man.
Well,
Poor guy.
God, you know, him bucking the bananas. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, that's kind of his own fault, but and I'll never unsee that.
Right? I asked him, Steve, what are you doing? Really?
I'll bet it broke up the conversation, whatever it was.
What do you want, cat?
Poor Steve.
Steve's all right. He likes it. He has fun, which it is fun.
If I can ever get this stuff sent to him, I forgot about it again when I went to town the other day. You'd be able to rip on him about a headband too, Joanne.
Yeah, right, Kurt. Yeah, I used to go. They had it in the restaurants like Big Boys and shit like that, and I'd run in there and put my money in when I was 16, 15, and get my cigarettes and run out.
Yep. Then you had to hide your cigarettes from your folks.
Oh yeah, well,
You'd
I
sit and
got
always
busted
work
in
out.
fourth grade, and my mom made me and my brother split a carton. He sat there and cried because he had to smoke the cigarette. I just sat there and smoked the fuckers. What? It's supposed to do something to me? What?
It's just gonna make you want to smoke more.
Hmm. Yeah, I didn't bother me much.
You know, things never
I mean, it
change.
got to where, yeah, fucking sick of this fucking tobacco entire face, but whatever. If I got to keep, and
My granddad
I
once
think she
told
only
me.
made me smoke a pack instead of the whole carton. You know, so like we had to smoke the whole carton anyway.
My granddad told me once that when he was in fourth grade, him and his buddy got busted under the one-room schoolhouse smoking a cigarette. The school teacher smelled the cigarette and come outside and looked under, and seen him under there smoking. Like fourth grade, that's a bit young.
Well, that's when I got busted. You know, out there looking at Playboys and smoking a cigarette in fourth grade. Hell, in kindergarten, I got busted with a girl in the closet. I mean, I guess they started early. I don't know. I mean, I never had sex when I wanted to have sex with the girls. Probably 3 years before I did, right? But back when I was young, my neighbor girl, yeah, I mean, we pull our pants down and look at each other and stuff in kindergarten, first grade. I don't know if it was bad or not. So we did though. But I used to, I mean, back then I would like 30 acres of fields on fires at a time, hop on a train and ride it 7 miles down the track and hop off, at 10 years old.
Just a bit illegal.
But I mean, that's what you did back then. We played outside, you
Oh
know?
yeah, yeah, all day long, every day.
Yeah.
Wasn't until it got down below zero you tended to stay inside.
Well, yeah, I got dark at 5 in the wintertime. Right?
And then we played a lot of games of hangman.
No, kick the can, hide and seek, fucking the whole neighborhood, kids.
There was whole neighborhood hide and seek games. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
When's the last time somebody knocked on your door and said, "Oh, hey man, I'm in a scavenger hunt. I need to borrow a tuba. You got a tuba?"
Dude, I've had 3 trick or treaters in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Nobody knocks on my door.
there was two here 5, 6 years ago, I think. That's the only ones I've ever seen. There aren't a whole lot of kids in this trailer park.
Yeah, there ain't too many kids in this neighborhood anymore. I mean, everybody's of age mostly. There's a few, but
And there's
I
a
mean,
few way down at the other end.
out of 200 houses, you probably only got like 7 minors, right?
Well, times sure do change.
What?
Yeah, there was
Oh yeah,
what
times sure did change.
out of maybe 40 houses in my neighborhood, there must have been 120 kids. There was kids everywhere. We got up to all kind of crazy stuff.
Well, I think it'll change. I mean, I'm sure the old people here will die off, and they'll have younger people with kids coming in. Especially, with housing prices now, because all these houses where I live, they're all military houses, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, kitchen, and living room. They're military
Yeah.
barracks back in the day, in the 50s. Well, I'm gonna go till 1:30 my time. 7 minutes or 6 minutes, whatever. I'm in it so I can let my daughter get some sleep because her bed's right here next to me, and I'm here talking and shit.
I was wondering that too, Lucy. What's a scorpion bowl? At a Chinese restaurant, what is a scorpion bowl?
Oh, they're the best.
One I've never heard of. I don't do Chinese restaurants, but
What are you doing?
pinball. That's a thing of the past. Pinball and foosball.
Oh, I love foosball. Foosball was shit.
I could have guessed that.
Dropping those wrists and, being the goalie and, yeah. I never played the front guys. I always played goalie and defender.
I never played much foosball. I wasn't very good at it.
Oh, fuck that. That's my game. Well, besides baseball. Of course, I quit playing baseball when I was 15 and started playing football in high school. I was pretty much the top receiver my senior year, but I got kicked out from school. Well, pretty much a school district. None of the schools will let me come to their school.
Yeah, you'll have that.
What are you doing?
Yeah, school was a weird background. They let us get away with stuff they should have never let us get away with. It's almost like they wanted us to be drug addicts, you know?
Give me drugs. Give me drugs. Right?
Well, I mean, uh, how's that go?
Right.
Smoking token, heavy on the choking, your best friends don't care. Part of a pot song from way back when. A couple of the guys, my senior year, my sophomore year, a couple of the guys that were a year older than me took out an ad in our annual, a full page ad of them standing against the school brick wall, smoking a joint with those words printed under it.
How do I make
And they published it in the yearbook. They allowed that. It's like, what the hell?
yeah. No. How do I make people a moderator again? I can't remember.
Go to the YouTube side. You got to have a YouTube thing open.
Right, yeah, I got my other phone on.
Just tap on their comment.
Ow, fucker. Ow. God, come here.
People tell you hit the three dots next to their comment, but on my computer, if I just tap on their comment,
Well, yeah.
it brings up that panel thing, and it should give you an option to make them a moderator.
Well, I can't listen to you because you're on a computer.
Or a managing
God
moderator.
damn it, you give me disinformation.
Well, but it should pop up that panel, and that panel should give you the option to make them a moderator or a managing moderator.
I know there's a way to do it. I've hit the three dots, it don't make sense. I see star comment, delete comment, and I can't get. Oh, I gotta do it on the other phone. That's why. Okay, here we go. Let's do it on this one. There, no. There we go. Yeah. All right, Kurt. I think you got you as a moderator now. Say something in chat and see if you got a ranch.
Who's that?
Oh yeah, he does. Yes.
Chad?
Oh, it's, but all right.
Yep.
Well, how come I don't see Kurt in this one? There we go. All right. All right. I think you got both of you now. Kurt and KS. Maybe.
And I have to wait and see if Kurt comments.
Yeah, Kurt.
Yep.
If you're
He's
still
blue.
here,
He's
yeah.
blue.
All right. He got his ranch. Hey, I'm new at this, you guys. Take it easy on me.
Hey.
What you smoking, Gandalf? Yeah, I think I got some flour here, but
Something is kicking my butt. That last ounce I bought, I'm still smoking out of it.
I don't know, KS. Could be me.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably 20 or 22% stuff. I got no idea what kind of names on it.
Well, this is straight sativa. I'm smoking.
Yeah, this stuff feels more like a mix, like a hybrid. Got a
That's my
little bit of the
weed.
tired buzz and a little bit of the erratic head buzz mixed, you know?
Tell you what, though, I made some fucking good tacos tonight. A little carne asada.
I
Right.
made pizza tonight.
You what?
I made pizza tonight.
Homemade?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, the sauce started as canned sauce, but I added to it.
Semi homemade.
Yeah. I added more paste and a bunch of spices and some olive oil, and you know, it's got to taste like pizza sauce, right?
Right? We don't like marinara. It's got to be pizza sauce. The difference. Right?
Yep, they're different. Wow, that stuff's kicking my ass. I've smoked 3 bowls of it tonight now, and I probably shouldn't have.
I think you should have.
I don't understand how Well, Steve's got that problem right now. I don't understand how some people can go through so much of this really strong pot. I could see it if it was like the old Colombian, but
Well, I
one joint.
used
This is
well, I
like
used to do
4 or
that.
5 joints of Colombian.
I used to smoke a lot of pot every day. I'm down to like 3 joints at the most per day. And sometimes, I mean, one joint will last me 2 days.
Yeah.
But I'm getting where I can't breathe good, and sometimes it'll hit me too hard, and I have to stop. You know,
Yeah. I know. I'm about 4 bowls too fucking stoned now. Only 3 of them was tonight.
but that's fine. It's all good, Gandalf. Fuck yeah.
I've been waiting on this since, oh man, I've been waiting on this since 1972 for it to be legal.
Well, I'd say for the next 2 years, I think we're going to see it be federally legal in the United States.
A friend just tested out 61%.
61.
Man, that's like hashish kind of
Well, yeah.
range.
I mean, I figure if it's good flour, 30, maybe 24 to 32%, right? For good
Yeah, that
weed.
that one pot that I got, it just kicks my ass too bad. Still got a little bit of it left, but it's probably only 30%. I
Well, I
can't
like
imagine
flour.
it being twice as strong.
Well, yeah, I mean, this vape is supposed to be like, what, 93% or something? I like the high of the flour better every time.
Yeah, but
Barbecue, chili, and cheese almond. All right.
it's all them other chemicals that aren't in the 61%.
Right. Or the 64, uh,
Well, the terpenes and other cannabinoids and stuff
yeah, the
aren't.
64 components found in marijuana that's not found in other plants, right? And there's 64 Gandalf that aren't
Uh,
found in other plants besides cannabis.
that I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard that number of chemicals that are in it that aren't in any other plant.
No,
I
yeah,
do
they're
know.
in cannabis, but they're in no other plant besides cannabis.
Well, there are other plants that have THC in them.
Yeah, well, they found another one, yeah, but
Yeah,
no, no. There's not a lot of them.
and the only problem Steve's having is not really a problem. It's the only way to describe. A lot of times when people start smoking pot, they overdo it.
Well,
It's
it's like I told Steve the other day.
people do the same thing with beer or whiskey. When you were a kid and you first started drinking, you always overdrank. And once you got to like it, you drank too much.
So I told Steve the other day, take 1 or 2 hits and see how high that gets you.
I've been telling him that the whole time. I told him the first time, man, take one hit. That's it. Wait an hour. See how you feel. Well, that didn't last long. But he'll be okay. Steve's okay.
Yeah,
He'll spend a little more money than he had planned on, but he'll be okay. He'll get it down. And there does come a time when your body feels like it's got as much THC as it needs. Then you only got to replace what little bit you lose every day, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet he was laughing. That happens all the time.
Yeah, he should stick with it, the guy thing. I'll tell you the funniest time when he called me a month or two ago, and he was at a Walmart and he smoked a joint, and he was too high to drive. He thought people were watching him, so he called me. And me, I'm 2 hours behind him.
Yeah.
So he calls me and wakes me up. I answer the phone like, "What the fuck are you doing?" "Oh, dude, I'm so fucking high, I can't drive. I gotta sit here for a while."
I've been there. I pulled over one night and looked at my buddy and said, "Can you see the road?" I had just watched the double yellow line float up
Maybe.
over my car, come up across my hood and over my head, you know. And I'm thinking, that ain't right. I
Oh,
better pull over, you know.
what are you doing? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Trying to grab me in the back of my head.
I don't know what was in that joint we were smoking, but man, it fucked me up.
Oh well, yeah. And I'm thinking, I'm probably gonna do some film tomorrow night.
You mentioned that.
Well, I'm going on a road trip. I don't know. I might be on 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. I don't know yet.
Go out where you
But
can see some stars.
yeah, I'm going down to my buddy's property. We got to get his tractor. It caught on fire last time I was down there in the ignition part and shit.
That's not good.
He needs me to start it while he's doing the fuel thing so we can get it running, get it into his garage. He just built in this place. I don't know if you've seen where I've been down. I've shown a few things on my channel.
Huh?
He's about an hour and a half away from me. Yeah, trying to get away from everybody. Which, like I told him, though, yeah, look at all you guys here. Everybody's buying property down here now. It's going to be like in 20 years, it's going to suck already. It'll be crowded again.
Yep. Well, hey, Wendy's live.
Do
Come on,
you
come
see what? Yeah, she commented on Steve because Josh put that banana thing on a short, and she commented.
Yeah, yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
All right,
Josh was.
well, I'll shut her down if you guys want to go over to Wendy's.
Um, give me a second here. Yeah, see, I'm gonna turn the bell off and then turn the bell back on again. So I haven't found or had any suggestions from your channel in a while.
I'm in Utah, Lucy. Salt Lake City, kinda. Not really, but away from there.
Oh wow, she just now went live.
And Cheryl, I want to thank you again. Cheryl is an awesome moderator for anybody. an awesome person. So if you don't know Cheryl, connect with her. Okay, Joanne. But yeah, I'll head over to Wendy's. I'm gonna shut her down. I'll head over to Wendy's and say hi, and I'll probably go to bed real fast after that.
Yeah, come to think of it, you said you was going to shut it down at 3:30. 3:30 my time, 1:30 your time.
Yeah, I'm about 15 minutes late. No big deal, right?
Well, let me come back over here then.
But I appreciate all of you being here tonight. I mean,
Cool.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, obviously, but
You get
I had
better
fun
at
hanging
each
out with
time,
you.
though.
Yeah,
It only took
I'm
you two
learning every
lives.
time.
It only took you 2 lives to get it right this time. It was
Yeah,
within a half an hour, and you was good to go.
yeah. All right, peace, everyone. Thanks for being here.
Good night, everybody.
You guys all going to Wendy's, Southern Soul Grown. If you want to drop that link in the chat, Gandalf
Yeah, if you give me a second, I can do that.
or Cheryl. Yeah, anybody goes over there.
Come on.
Lucy, thanks for being here. I'll go over there in a minute. But I appreciate you all being here tonight. I'll get better at this. Gandalf.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Joanne. No, I
There you
appreciate
go.
you being here, dude. I really do.
Yep, there you go. There's the link. Hopefully
Later,
it works.
Bob.
I better check that link.
Yeah. Don't pull an 801.
Yep, it works. Or at least it works for me.
All right. I'll see y'all later. I'll see you over there.
Yep.
Let's go raid Wendy. Let's go raid her panty drawer.